All right, guys. Well, welcome to August. Can you believe it? It's so crazy. Did anybody get to watch the opening or closing ceremonies? Raise of hands. No one? Come on, guys. Well, the summit video should be up in the next couple of weeks of all of the trainings. So nice, Lauren. Um, so whenever I see them pop up, of course I will share them. And then you guys are going to be plugged to your computer for like 4 hours watching them because they're just so good. But a lot of announcements. You guys know, probably have heard a lot of things coming in hot, a lot of momentum to build this month. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am because Carl's a man. I just don't even know how he does what he does, but he literally, every time he fires me up. So, for those of you that are been living under a rock, Super Saturday is on Saturday, August 6th. So excited. I can't wait to hear from some of you that are going to see Carl and Autumn. And we're definitely going to have to get you on a team call to share that fire. I know Tara and I are going to Atlanta. And hopefully Emily's on the wait list for Philly. So hopefully she can get on and go with you guys as well. I texted Maggie your numbers, Lauren and Amy. Maggie Robertson is on, like, she's under the same upline as me, and I went to Virginia Tech with her. So you guys will have to meet up. But if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, every freaking challenge pack is on sale this month, which has never been done before in Beachbody, at least in the past 2 years since I've been a coach. So Country Heat, 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, 22-minute hardcore, size, 3-day refresh, club, PIO, all are on sale for $140 this month. And then there's also the kickstarts that include a workout and 3-day refresh for, I think it's 160, 180, but check your online office because it's like pretty much everything under the sun that you probably ever helped somebody with is on sale. So go back to all those no's and say, hey, now is the time. Like, let's do this. And then I mentioned in the team page, next Monday night for our team call, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this during the week, but something that hit me that maybe we haven't been doing as good of a job, and it's time to change it up, is to help you guys build your teams and build coaches under you to push your businesses to diamond, to create yourself as team leaders on the leadership ladder, which we're also going to talk a lot more about because that is where your income grows. That is where you feel more fulfilled as a leader. That's where you grow your team and your confidence. And no, you don't have to start your own team page when you get your first coach, but I want to help you guys feel that stability, and August is the perfect time to do that. So next Monday night at 8:30, we are going to do a coaching sneak peek event on Facebook. This is going to be pretty simple. Basically, I'm going to come up with 5 different topics, and it's probably going to be the same questions that we do on the coaching opportunity call. And each one of you is going to pick a topic and do a live video for a couple minutes, no more than 5 minutes, and just speak to that topic, speak from the heart. And we're going to invite everybody and anybody that you think would be an amazing coach to this event so they can hop on and ask questions live. So it's kind of like a live sneak peek that is short, it's sweet, it's to the point. They feel our team atmosphere because we're all going to be on there answering questions and being a part of the live atmosphere. So I think it's going to be really cool to change it up. I think a lot of you have struggled getting people on a call. So I'm hoping this will be a little bit easier and build some excitement for all of you as well to really reach out to those coaches this week and say, hey, I'm doing this. Something that worked amazing for me tonight, and I shared it in the Team Cup page, is I got on voice message on Facebook. If you haven't figured out how to do it yet, send your invites through voice message, like from now on. For the next week, try it. Because I've already gotten 2 yeses for the coaching. I'm kind of like a coaching blitz is what they called it at Summit. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's like fast, right to the point. And they can feel our energy and see it's not just you. Like, we actually have a team and we're not weird. We do exist. So get on and use that voice message with your invites. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and just say like the same thing you'd say in a message. I think you'd be an awesome coach because X, Y, and Z, and I want you to listen in about it. Like, can you hop on next Monday night? Can you share what your short invite was. Yeah, sure. I mean, I really just spoke from the heart on each one of them. I just kind of said like, hey, Amy, if it was somebody that we talked about coaching before and they've told me no, I'll just say like, hey, I was thinking of you. I'm having this awesome event next week with my team. It's going to be live. It's going to be fun. We're going to do some giveaways. I think I might put up some Shakeology samples for the people that stay the whole entire hour. And then we can do like a fun giveaway. But really just to get on voice message and say, I think you'd be an awesome coach. I know you've probably seen my posts before. I think you'd be a great asset to our team because X, Y, and Z. Like, would you mind hopping on and listening into this? Because I think it could truly make a difference in your life. Just speak from your heart. You guys know it. You don't need my script. So that's just come really easy to me. So go out and invite those people that you have on your dream team list. That's why I made you guys make that 100% list. Just to kind of go over Team Cup, we are going to be goal setting tonight. I know some of you have shared your goals on the Team Cup page, and I thank you for that. I know a lot of you are excited, but I just wanted to remind you, how the heck do we earn Team Cup points to kind of kick off this call? You earn 1 point for every Success Club point you earn. And the secret sauce in Team Cup is that you earn 3 points every time you rank advance or one of your coaches rank advances. So if you help a coach hit Emerald, you get 3 points, they get 3 points. If they happen to be on your team, like I know Dawn and Amy are on the same team, then you both get 3 points. It's awesome. I don't know, have you guys looked at the prizes at all? Anybody? It's a lot of cool swag up there. So tier 1 is a hat, and that is 30 points together as a team. So each person hits Success Club 5. You guys all get USA hats. Pretty cool, Beachbody hats. Tier 2 is 50 points. So each person hits Success Club 10, which you guys are all capable of. And I hope you totally believe that today, day 1 for the next 31 days. Like, there's no reason that you can't hit tier 2 together when you hold yourself accountable and show up every day. And Noelle and I will call you out, and Amy will call you out, and anybody on this team has responsibility to call each other out, because we all are on Team Cup because we want to grow and we want to learn and we want to be better. So 50 points for tier 2 is Country Heat apparel. Who doesn't want that? It's really cute, and I definitely want that for my team. So Shannon, you're going to be doing it. I'm pretty sure you get both gifts if you hit the higher tier. So that's another fun bet. Thanks, Tara. And then tier 3 is 75 points. So divided by 5, I think that's SC 15 for every coach on the team. So you hit Success Club 10 at a minimum. And you guys have to remember, the points that people rank advance count too. So you could hit Success Club 10 and help 2 coaches rank advance and have 16 Team Cup points and get that 75 point prize. It's not as unattainable as you think, you know? So I just want to kind of go over that. And every Friday you'll get an email from Beachbody, what your points are for you and every member on your team. So don't be the person that is slacking off and not getting points on the board, because every single one of you can help people, and you guys have a lot of momentum to build that. Again, some more messages, just kind of reiterate and go over. The highest Success Club score, I'm not sure of that. Have to Google that one. It's the Canadians always win the Team Cup. So shoot big. The top team gets to go to LA and hang out with Carl and tour the Beachbody offices. The tier 3 prize is a skateboard. So a little bit interesting, but you get all the 3 prizes. So you can hang it on your wall and look cool. The maximum points per coach is 35 points per coach. So there is a max to that. But yeah, check out the FAQ. You guys can look that up. You are all leaders. Yes, Julie. So let me get through the rest of my announcements, because I know I haven't updated the July calendar or anything like that. Coach Summit in New Orleans. I am so freaking psyched for it. I think it's going to be an amazing time. I know 5 of you already have tickets, and I know there's a lot more of you that are going to be getting tickets in the next month or so. So I'm super pumped because going to Summit by myself really sucked, guys. And I want you there with me because it's just so powerful. So don't be scared that the hotels are sold out right now. It will open up. People's cards will get declined. I don't have one either. We're on the wait list. So don't worry about that. It'll work itself out. And then a couple more things to look forward to this month. August 18th, there's going to be a sneak peek of the 3-week yoga retreat, the new program coming out this fall. I think this one is going to be incredible for, number one, people who are beginners and just want something simple, or maybe are suffering through injuries, but also the yogis that love yoga and look at Beachbody like, I don't want any part of that. I think this is going to open up a huge different demographic for us. So get ready to try that. And then on August 19th, Fixate debuts on Beachbody On Demand. So Autumn and her brother are going to do a show that is going to be broadcast on Beachbody On Demand. So I hope all of you have your club membership. You should still, because if you're Emerald Coach and above, you need it for Team Cycle bonus. I'm like trying to think, what the heck? So if you don't, get your club membership back so that you have access to this, because this is where we're going as a company. Beachbody On Demand is going to be where a lot of things can be unlocked and really get excited about the things. They're going to be broadcasting the 20s TV show, the search for the new personal trainer coming up as well, which will be broadcast on Beachbody On Demand. So they had some awesome recipes they were talking about, and I cannot wait to try them. I think it's going to be awesome. Great way to incorporate kids if you have them as well. And then looking ahead, the Coach mobile app is going to go mobile in September. So what that means is it's going to be an app, and you don't have to log on to your stupid Team Beachbody thing and then sign into your account and then click 3 more links and not know what the heck you're doing. It's going to be easy to track your downline. It's going to be easy to see who's going inactive. I think it's really, really going to be great for all of us to just stay on top of our businesses easier. Last but not least, something that is coming a month ahead to look at. From September 5th to October 2nd, Beachbody is running a health bet. Basically, there's going to be up to $3 million in this pot, and it's going to be split by anybody who is running a challenge group on the My Challenge Tracker app. So all of you better be running a group in September. And you have to have challengers logging at least 3 workouts and 5 Shakeologies a week, which they should be if they're following a program for those 4 weeks. If they do, whoever completes it gets a split of the pot. So you could get $20, you could get $50, you could get $200 just for logging your workouts and doing your Shakeology. Pretty freaking awesome. And they're going to be putting in $5, I think, for every challenge pack that's sold in August. So the pot's going to grow. I think it's at like $1 million right now. So incredible stuff. Like I said, it's just a lot of things going on. You'll hear more about this, but I just wanted to kind of lay that on the line and let you guys be excited as I was at Summit. Some other workouts are coming out in the fall, but I'm not going to go through that because I want to get to Team Cup and I want to get serious with you guys. No matter what's happened the past 7 months of the year, it doesn't matter. What matters is what we do from here on out. The next 5 months have got to be grind time. It's got to be disciplined daily behaviors that lead up to your big goals. It can't just be, oh, I feel like doing my power hour today, but not the rest of the week. It can't just be, oh, I feel like drinking my Shakeology today, but maybe not tomorrow. Your fitness and your business has got to be really connected the next 31 days and really the next 5 months, because people are looking to you guys. They're looking for you to help them achieve their goals. And there's a huge epidemic out there, and we need to change the trend that's happening. And it starts with all of you. It starts with all of you showing up every single day. So I wanted to start off the call with a little mindset shift. I want you guys to expect yourself to not only hit Success Club this month, but also rank advanced this month. Expect it from yourself. Just put it in your mind right now that I am doing this. And if you have to say it to yourself every day, multiple times a day, do it. Because you know this business is mindset. You have to look at your business as like, okay, I hit Success Club 0 or I hit Success Club 5 last month. What matters from that is, number one, it's a teachable moment, because it just is that you need more practice. And that's what Team Cup is about. You just need to have more behaviors and more chances to get better at being a coach and get better at talking to people and get better at sharing your journey publicly. That's all Team Cup is. So it's not something to be scared of. It's not something to look at my numbers and think that you need to hit that. But it's also the month to go all in and make this your best freaking Beachbody business month ever. To set a new personal record for yourself and to say, this is now my standard and this is why it matters to me. And we're kind of going to get into that a little bit. But I wanted to just say, like, it's just about putting in the work and talking to more people, guys. Because the more people you talk to, the more you learn from yourself, the more you see what works and what doesn't, the more you feel confident and comfortable with just going for it and not letting a conversation end. I posted one of my conversations in the Girl Boss group, and Julie was like, yeah, I kind of just leave it at that when somebody tells me I'm not ready. And I'm like, no, you need to just keep the conversation going. You need to just continue to be a friend and foster that relationship. If you haven't listened to the wake up call today yet from Carl, he'll talk to you about that. I'll get into a message, because you can't just let a relationship stop because somebody says no, right? We're here because of people. We're not here because of points. But we have to foster those relationships and put the time and effort into them and continue to be interested and not interesting. You guys you have fair game to be interesting on your Facebook page all day long. I want you to post as much of your story as possible. You should not be posting a picture with 2 words, right? You should be posting a picture with a damn good story, with a positive, motivating quote, with something that inspired you, with a challenge you overcame in your workout, with something going on in your life that you're struggling with some tips for somebody to have a better week or a better day. What are you giving to people every day when you post, right? We just have to think about that and be intentional about that. And remember that this is the month to learn and grow. And we're going to get into, I think I'm going to talk to Noelle about in a couple of days in the Team Cup, is pairing up in partners. And we're going to evaluate each other's pages, and it's going to be fun. Because I think you need to constantly have new eyes on your page and seeing, like, okay, what's working, what's not working, like what speaks to me and what doesn't speak to me. And I think social media is it's kind of like a monster. You have to kind of continuously pull it back in and rein it back in and remember why you're posting and what you're sharing and how that really translate to the messages you're having behind the scenes. But I think the biggest thing for Team Cup is, don't wait for me as your coach or Claire as your coach or whoever your coach is to tell you what to do. This month is about action, right? To go out there and put yourself out there and to try new things and to get outside your comfort zone of just doing what you've been doing, right? Because Success Club 5 is great, but Team Cup is so much bigger. Team Cup is the month to explode your business. Some of you are mostly driven by financial reasons in some aspect or another. And by helping more people, you guys build that. That's where the gold lies in this business, is more messages and more action, right? So Cup is a learning process. Like I said, it's going to be the time to figure out how you can run a team in the future, because just because you have a leader of me, Noelle, or Amy, doesn't mean we're the leaders of the team. You guys are the leaders and should be showing up. If you see somebody on your team not posting their accountability numbers, you better be calling them out at 8 o'clock at night. You better be saying, where is your numbers? What is your power hour? What did you post today? Because it's a learning process. So maybe they just don't know how to invite, or maybe they're not sure who to talk to. And that's a learning process that you can help them with. Because even though you may not know it, you guys can figure it out together, right? You can say, well, like, maybe this is working for me. What are you thinking of posting? Or what are you thinking of saying? Let's work it through together. It's Team Cup to be a team. So be a part of the team and don't be your own CEO. Step up to the plate and lead the people around you, right? If you don't have a message thread going with your team yet, I would suggest starting one. Don't wait for Noelle or Amy to do it. Reach out to your team and say, let's connect. Is is Facebook Messenger better or is text message better? Like, let's stay connected throughout the day and just kind of cheer each other on, or whatever works for you guys. I know for my own team, I told them today, like Summit, I totally disconnected and I'm getting back in the group, but I'm still going to show up. I think it's important to focus on the behaviors that you're doing every day, right? Not just the numbers, because the behaviors is where the discipline is built, and the behaviors is where you connect to people. And you guys know the behaviors I'm talking about, 3 vital behaviors. Recognize yourself and recognize your team for doing those behaviors every day. So Noelle checked in with her numbers before anybody else on the team cup. And you better believe I texted her and said, heck yeah, like you are killing it. That girl's popping out a baby of her uterus in like who knows how many hours, and she's still showing up. So if she can do it, all of us can. So look at those behaviors. And when you see somebody posting some awesome numbers and awesome things that they're posting, cheer them on, shout them out. Because you guys, everybody that's participating in the Team Cup is builders. They want more. They want to succeed more. They want to feel like they are confident in this business, and they may not be where they are or want to be, but this is the month we can get there, guys. We can start building that path together. And it starts with those behaviors. So I like the quote that Amy Silverman shared about the cup. I listened to a call of hers before this call, and she said, what you lack in skills, you make up in numbers. So you learn the skills. Nobody knows how the heck to invite from day one, but I challenge you to go up your amount of no's. Go send 100 messages to those 100 people this week so that you can learn from it, so that you can see, okay, I'm going to send 100 messages, but they're not going to all be the same. I'm going to try different things and see what works. And then when you get something that works, number 1, share it in the page. And number 2, copy it to Evernote or the notes in your Facebook phone and share it as your script. That's how scripts are made, guys. It's all the conversations Noelle and I have been having for the past 2 years. We pull from the messages we're sending and we say, okay, this works. This is going in our script document so you guys can have it. But make it your own and try new things. And don't rely on that to get you to like signing people up. You need to make it your own, and you need to try new things. Just because something works for me doesn't mean you can't have another flair on it. And I think that's the beautiful thing about all of you, that you're all super unique and you all have things that work for you. So share them and find new ways to be there. So I said up your amount of no's. That means raising your standards. And it sounds scary, but what if you just took the numbers that you said you were going to commit to this month and you doubled them for a week? Would it be that hard? You have a 100-person list, right? So say you're doing five friend requests, 5 forums, 5 follow-ups, 5 invites to the coaching, and 5 invites to the challenge group. Would it be that hard to double it? I don't think so. It could be your new personal record, and it's double the amount of no's, but double the amount of yeses, right? And it's double the amount of learning what works and what doesn't. So the whole thing I'm getting to here is, you have to show yourself that you can do it, and to not limit yourself to like, well, this is all I can commit to. You guys all committed to a power hour time, which is incredible. And I want you to have that foundation basics, but I also want you to challenge yourself. What in your life right now is a time waster? I'm sure everybody could admit to something. I know I can. Time waster for me is pressing snooze at 5 and coming home and divulging in TV that I missed the night before. And this month, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add an extra hour to my business because I want it bad. And I know all of you want it bad. So I'm going to challenge you, whether it's an extra 15 minutes, whether it's an extra 30 minutes, whether it's an extra hour. I'm going to challenge you to sacrifice something this month. Ask your husband to make dinner for you. Say, for the next 31 days, can you make dinner? Why? Because I'm going to make an extra $500 a month. And I guarantee he will shut his mouth and you will prove him right. I guarantee it. I guarantee, because who doesn't love a good challenge, right? Make a bet with them and say, hey, if you do the cleaning this week, I will talk to 50 more people And so that means that my 10% ratio is going up X amount. That means that I'm going to make an extra $120. Is it worth them cleaning for an hour? Yeah, probably, because who wants to pay $120 for someone to come clean their house? So work an extra hour a day. I'm going to challenge you to it because, like I said, Team Cup is about learning as much as you can. And that means more doing. And it means sacrificing something in your life. But you have to be honest with the people that you live with. You have to tell them what you're doing and why you're doing it. And we're going to talk about that because, like I said, it's not going to be all me talking tonight. I'm just super fired up. So got to watch my time. All right, 2-3 more minutes. Something that I wanted to offer up to you guys is hopping on a Zoom call with me once a week. I'm going to make myself available to you guys. So if you want to hop on for a 30-minute weekly call, I will do it 100% because you guys are working for it and I know you show up every day. And I think it's important to be connected. If you want to hop on with somebody on your Team Cup team or somebody in the Team Cup page, ask them like, hey, can we get on a weekly call and just like talk out this week and see what's happening? The better connected you are with somebody, the better your results will be. Because I think Tara said it so well. She told me today, I'm going to bring up her text message actually, because it just like fired me up. If I can remember my password. Now this is going to take longer than I thought. She said, where's the one? She said, I feel like this is the turning month. I feel like the Team Cup is an accountability group for coaches. I will work for others before myself, and this month puts that into perspective because we really can't make it without each of us grinding every day. And the accountability of having to turn your numbers in, I don't want to disappoint my team members. August is going to be out of this world. Couldn't have said it better myself, right? Don't disappoint your team. And it doesn't have to be scary. Maybe your standards is 5 in each category, and that's okay. I'm not asking you to go crazy, but just because you're a new coach doesn't mean you have to settle. I think all of us could agree the more we've done, the more we've just not thought about and take action on, the more we've learned, right? Wouldn't you agree? So the Cup month is going to be the best month ever. And I hope you guys feel that energy. I hope you are excited about it. It's huge prizes. It's lots of confidence for our team. It's the potential to bring in a crazy amount of people to help, of people to inspire, of people to run your business with. Like that is what all of you want. And it's right here at your fingertips. And you're surrounded by the people that want it just as bad as you. So make your new average and your new standard this month. What's that going to be for you? Operate at your personal record. Don't just settle for 5 friend requests. Up your game. You're only failing if you're not learning, right? And by learning, you're doing. So everyone runs their own race. And I understand that some people have more to learn than others, but it doesn't mean you should hold yourself back. It means you should plow through and lean in. They talked about that at Summit a lot. Don't back off because it's comfortable. Lean into those hard things. Work through them, fail forward, and ask your team for help. So, like I said, we're going to do, if you guys want to hop on a weekly team call for Team Cup, I am happy to do it and set up a time. But just reach out to me and let me know because I want this month to set the tone for the last quarter of the year. It's coming in hot, guys. That diamond goal, that 5-star team diamond goal is like right here. And I hope you guys realize that. Like, seeing coaches with 45 people at Summit next year, I want to knock that out of the park because I want all of you to have your coaches and your teams there and feel like we are building something incredible. And that starts with this month. So let's plant the seeds and go all in, okay? So I want to kind of open it up for the second half of the call for each of you to kind of share from the heart. First off, why you're a coach, right? We talk about this a lot, but I just want to kind of vocalize it again and get reconnected with that. So who wants to go first? Uh-oh. Can you see me? Lauren? You're always up first.
Of course. All right. Well, I just got told on my computer that my internet is unstable. So if I start to flip out, just message me in the chat or something.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm battling having 2 no's right before this call. So I'm trying to get my head back in the game. So that is.
Remember, no's are good. Up the amount of no's, because no's mean that you are trying and you are inviting. Celebrate those no's, celebrate them, and share them in the Team Cup page and say, hey, I got 2 no's today. How many no's can I get tomorrow? I want you to get 4 no's tomorrow. Double them. Because that means you're doing double the work. You got to just reverse it.
Yep. All right. So I think my why, I swear it changes like every week, but there's always something consistent about it. And so over this weekend, I was lucky enough to be alone by myself watching my dad's dogs, which means I actually get to kind of be in my own head for a little bit and not worry about, dealing with the husband and dealing with making dinner and the dogs and that sort of stuff. And what I really started to think about was that there's this overarching fear that I have in my life, and I kind of shared this a couple different places, I feel like, over the past couple of days, but it's really been striking a nerve with me that I am really afraid of a lot of things in life. I am equally afraid of failure as I am afraid of success. I am equally afraid of talking to people that I am of being alone. I am afraid that I have these goals and they're pretty clear that I want to be able to, as much as I love the house that I'm in now, I want to sell it and I want to go off and live in a little tiny house, and I want a plot of land and I want a garden. And I do want to, even though I just started my new job and I still absolutely love it, I do want to get out of corporate America because it is soul sucking. As great as the people are, it is just too much to wake up every day and to go into this very rigid environment. And that really drains me a lot. And there's something that when I actually get to talk to someone who's interested in being a part of this team, or even if it's someone who's not interested, and they're just saying that I like the positivity that you're putting out there in the world, why would I not want to be around that? Quite honestly, because you don't get that in corporate America. You got to worry about, what is HR going to say or think if I say, oh, your outfit looks great? Are they going to come at me and think that I'm trying to hit on someone? No, I'm just trying to say your outfit is awesome. So I think right now a lot of my why is trying to fight through and be a better person and be more confident in myself. And it's not just confident in like my weight anymore. It's just, it's the mindset right now for me. I still want to be able to earn money and get rid of that student loan debt. It's not as crushing as it used to be, but it's still out there, and I still have a mortgage and I still have a car payment and those sorts of things that I know once that's manageable, I can actually start having this conversation with my husband about trying to have a family, because we can't even get to the conversation level until we feel comfortable financially. And that sucks.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it. It's not, I feel it. You're going to
I have so freaking much going on in my head from this weekend that it is equal amounts of frustration and energy and fire. And it's just like,
keep sharing it.
It is emotionally draining and charging at the same time.
I know. Keep sharing it though, because this is where the good stuff comes. I had a really deep talk with Rachel Morris and Ashley Van Hoven, who's Kelly Davis' diamond coach. They stayed with me this weekend. We literally cried on Saturday night. We never even met before. This is why I'm asking you guys, because I want that. When you get that will lead you so far. All right? But I'm going to cut you off so we can get everybody in.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Who's the 828 number? I just unmuted you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Shannon.
Perfect.
Hey. So, I enjoy and want to be a coach because I want to create more time for myself and more time to do things. And this is an outlet that I enjoy in terms of sharing what I'm passionate about, which is nutrition and health. But it also, I think, gives me a platform of accountability and support with, having a team of ladies. And all of those things are amazing. And then on top of that, the financial opportunities. So I think for me, it's kind of all three of those things. But most importantly, I think finding something that I can pay my bills with and that I enjoy doing that doesn't take up 16 hours of my day. So
Yep.
those are that's what I think really drives me to want to make this work.
I know you're going to hit Success Club this month. I can feel it.
I hope so. I'm working for it.
Not I hope, I will.
Yeah.
Mindset. Love it.
True.
All right. I'm going to mute you, Shannon. And I think Emily. Uh-oh. I don't think it's letting me unmute her or mute Shannon. Amy, you want to go? Can you unmute yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Am I good?
Yeah.
I am like Lauren, although I'm dog sitting for the next week. So it's like the perfect week for a Team Cup to start because I tapped, I said that my normal time when I waste time is right after work. You get home and you just sit on the couch before you make dinner. And so being in an empty house with 3 dogs, it's great. I love my husband, but I also love peace and quiet with 3 dogs. So I think that it's like the perfect week for Team Cup to start. I would say that my why is, it kind of relates to Lauren. I feel like I already know Lauren, but Joey and I have talked about having kids, and it's just, first of all, I wanted to get my health under control and my weight, and obviously Beachbody has started that process for me. And second of all, just like Lauren, we have a mortgage. I have a car payment. My husband has a car payment. We have bills. We have, X, Y, and Z. And so I would say coaching for me has been the physical, the mental, and, kind of going to that next step of our marriage where we're talking about kids. And so I know I commented, I think it was the first post, but I was like, balls to the wall, August, that's it. Like, the most feminine statement ever, but I think August is it, balls to the wall.
Love it. And I know you sent those 20 messages, so I know you're serious about it.
I did. I messaged Lauren. I said they were sent.
It's like always that thing where you like think it's so hard and then you do it and you're like, that was freaking awesome.
Yep.
I know you're going to do it. I would challenge you and Lauren both to share more of that struggle and vision of overcoming that monetary weight on your shoulder. Because I think when you guys share more of that, you're going to attract people that want that. Even if you're not at the place not making huge money, and I'm sure you always feel like I can't share that, but you can because you have a vehicle to help you get there, and you're going to do it. So I challenge you both to kind of think about sharing that a little bit more this month. All right. Let's see if I can get Emily. Emily, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, good.
Go for it.
Hello. Okay. So I think I just had this all in my head now. I forgot what I was going to say. So I think my why, it kind of definitely has changed since like the last couple of weeks. So, is great and everything. But I think right now I want it to help me like for personal development reason wise, meaning I want to attempt to try to not be so invisible, because I think that's what I really try to do is like, even on this team call, I was like, oh, she can't unmute me. That's okay. Like I'll share a different time. It's okay. But I mean, stuff like that. Like I want to be more vocal. I want to be more out there. You know, but like I said, I mean, the financial aspect of it definitely helps. But yeah, I think personal development wise, I think I could definitely use you know, improvement in that area. Like I'm not big with sharing things. Especially like on Facebook. Like I'm working on posting things, but I don't post as often as I should, and I know that. So, you know, definitely taking advantage of Team Cup and working on the things that I see I need to work on, but I'm not 100% comfortable working on yet. So I think, you know, me agreeing to do Team Cup, like be a part of a team, I think it's definitely pushing me out of my comfort zone, and it makes me nervous as anything. But I think it's going to be great in the long run. So
Think about it this way. If you hit Success Club 5 with barely posting, imagine when you post every single day this month.
I know. I was thinking that. I can't find it.
So
yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it's Emily on the phone, Amy. So now that we know that, your action item, can you guys hear me? I thought you were frozen for a second. Okay, thanks, Lauren. Your action item, Emily, is that when you share your numbers for your power hour each day, you're going to share that you posted. And we're going to all go level.
Right.
Deal?
Yes.
Perfect. And huge shout out to Emily for buying her summit ticket at 2 a.m. because she had a nightmare that they were all sold out.
I did. I got really nervous. I like jumped out of bed. I was like, oh my gosh, no, this can't happen.
I love it. I love it. So congrats to you. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. You're going back to mute, but you're not invisible. You're still there. All right. Julie, my friend, we need to get your face on here.
So I was saying in the group, in the team call that Lauren ran, that I like literally spent so much time on one of these calls trying to figure out how to get my freaking picture up there. And it said that my camera was in use. And I like have a camera on my computer. I'm like looking at it right now and nothing. Like, I don't know. I swear I will be the X'd out camera like for my entire life.
We're gonna do a one-on-one call in the next week and figure this out, because I don't want you to go another team call without seeing your face.
I know, it's so sad. I feel like people don't know what I look like anymore. So really a lot of the reason that I started this, because I started before Claire talked me into coaching, and I had actually bought the DVDs on my own back in October, you know, trying to lose the baby weight. And I like dove right into it, and after 3 days I stopped. Literally, I did it for 3 days by myself and gave up. It wasn't happening. And so I like really decided, you know, Claire had messaged me, and I messaged her back, like being nice and friendly, but was kind of like brushing her off. And I like just came to the decision that I needed to just stop saying no. Like, I needed to do something positive for myself. I still had not lost 1 single pound of my baby weight. I'd actually gained a little bit of weight nursing. They tell you you'll lose it. It's a load of crap. And I was just, you know, like I just was so unhappy, and I like just needed to make a change. And she was just so encouraging that I was like, okay, I will do it. And then 2 months after I started and actually like saw results, I was like, okay, Claire, I will join you. Like, finally. And, you know, and it's been so nice because I haven't made like a ton of money doing this yet, but I've also only been doing it for 4 months. And for me to look and see that in that 4 months, I've already made $600. It's more than what I would have been making not doing this. So, you know, and to know that I'm still like, even if I average out like what I've spent on it and what I've made, like I'm still in the green. And I'm very like big on my finances. Like David, I don't have a lot of extra money to like spend around. So I'm really, I mean, I want to do this because I want to have at least a little bit of extra money each month, because I don't want to go out and not be able to buy some toy for Colton if he wants it. Like, I want to be able to get him whatever he wants and buy myself whatever I want. And, you know, Dave and I like to go on nice trips, but I don't want to have to save up for 2 years to go on 1 week of a vacation. And, but it's also been really good for me because I have lost 27 pounds and I've never, thank you. I have never in my life stuck with something for so long. I was very much I'm going to go to the gym, and I would go 15 times in a year and expect all these amazing results. And so it's just good for me to be able to be accountable for myself. And part of the reason that I'm coaching is to keep me on my game. Because I know if I wasn't doing this and just in a couple accountability groups, I'm sure I would have given up by now and been okay, let me eat cake for dinner every night and it'll be fine. But being accountable keeps me accountable, because I want to show the girls that I'm bringing in that I'm doing it so you can do it. I want to be their support, and I can't encourage somebody to do something or make a change if I'm there, stuffing my face with who knows what. So it's a lot about my family, but I also kind of, would like to look a little better and feel a little better and have some energy. And so it's really been great. I'm loving it so far.
I heard 10 posts in there, but I'm going to challenge you as well, because I think all of us are skirting around a little bit about the business opportunity. Is share that hey, I'm doing this not only for me, but to provide for my family. And I haven't spent $1 because I've helped, X amount of people, and I earned a free ticket to New Orleans. I haven't seen you share that yet.
No, I have not.
So you guys got to share these things, because I think we forget how exciting this is. I shared in my live video tonight that I was telling my grandma about Summit, and I was telling her, I'm going to the beach in September with Rachel Khalil for the Diamond Retreat. I'm working for the New Leaders Conference. If you guys hit 2-star, which you will by the end of the year, you can come to California with me in January. And then we have Punta Cana next May. And then we have New Orleans next July. What other company gives you 4 trips in the next year that I already have planned? Just saying. So what you were saying, Julie, about vacation, it's here, and you get to go with all your friends, and it's free. Hello. So
I'm so excited.
Share those things and share that you earned it and that you're ready to help others earn it, because the more you guys feel comfortable about sharing those things, if you bought your Summit ticket, go share it and share why you bought it. I think that's super powerful. So thank you, Julie. All right, Tara, last but not least.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think my why has changed also. And in the beginning, it was because, I wanted multiple streams of income. My parents, my dad owned his own company, and my grandfather owned his own company, and my uncle owned his own company. So I wanted to kind of follow in their footsteps a little bit. And I also just wanted multiple streams of income, because I've always been told that that's the best way. In case one thing falls through, you still have income coming in. You're not, without a paycheck, all these things. But last Saturday, I went to a boot camp in Atlanta in a spin class called Vibe Ride. It's kind of Think Soul Cycle, something like that. They had a free pass, so I went with my friend, my old roommate who I hadn't seen in a long time. And after the boot camp, the instructor came up to me and she asked me, "Why are you here?" I was like, "Oh, well, I'm working out with my friend." And she said, "I don't mean that bad. We like having you, but you should be teaching these classes. You shouldn't be attending them." And she introduced me to the lady who owns the place, who told me whenever I want to coach to call her and she would find the place for me. And so I think that just kind of, and these people don't know me. I've never met them before in my life. But it just kind of made me open my eyes to the fact that this has always been my passion. And I've never treated it as something that I could do long term or that could be a job for me. I've always, just thought you go to college, you get your degree, you find a job, and you work up the corporate ladder until you get where you want to go. But that's not what I'm passionate about doing, and I'm passionate about fitness. So now my long-term goal is to help people through Beachbody, and hopefully in the next year become a Beachbody Live instructor. And then long-term, hopefully open my own gym.
Yeah.
So that's my new why.
I didn't even know that, so this is news to me. I will say the core, which is the huge warehouse store that you guys will all experience, so start saving now, because they had like all the new apparel out. The core had a huge live instructor only apparel for every single program, and I was like, dang, because one of Kelly Davies' coach Ashley is a turbo instructor, and she got a shirt, so it's a good goal to have. I love it. Well, I was going to ask you guys why you're doing Team Cup, but I think you've kind of shared bits and pieces of that, and I don't want to go to all of you. But something that I want all of you to type in the chat after our motivating talk, and you guys know what's driving you all, is I want you to write one thing you're going to sacrifice this month to make Team Cup work in the chat, and I want you to write one goal that's changed. Maybe you have upped your standards a little bit, or you are going to do something to push yourself outside your comfort zone, something that you didn't commit to yet, but you're going to commit to this month. And I'm going to type it too so that everybody can see it. So one thing that now I'm going to forget what I even said. One thing that you're going to sacrifice this month to make Team Cup work even more for you, and one thing that you're going to do that's outside your comfort zone. Thanks, Lauren. Yes, extra power hour. Diamond's going to happen faster, Amy. I need to look at I have like so many action item lists, guys, that I want to do for the rest of the year with our team. It's insane. You guys will learn. You just get like overwhelmed. I know. All right. And if Emily or Shannon, you guys can't type, you want to unmute yourself and tell us, you can. And Julie. Well, Julie can type, yeah. So, loving this. So, I'm going to copy paste all of this, and I'm posting it in the Team Cup group so that you guys cannot hide from this. Hopefully I can do that. So it'll take a minute to just read it. Shannon and Emily, you guys got anything? I'll unmute you.
I don't know. Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. So, gosh, this one's a struggle for me because I'm just got home from work and I'm about to start my power hour, which stresses me out because I have to be back at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. But this is probably my biggest obstacle, is finding things to.
Oh. Well, I guess we lost her. Oh, back. How about you guys, Emily and Shannon, you guys can type in the Cup group. Does that work? I just muted you because it was too loud. But I'm going to copy paste this in the Team Cup group and we can build on this. But I want you guys to hold each other accountable on this because we wrote it in stone now. and it's Team Cup month, so going all in, right? Any closing thoughts? Anybody? You guys pumped? Feel more excited? I have to go do this call tomorrow on Noelle's team too, so hopefully I still have the fire in me. But seriously, if you guys want a weekly team chat or Zoom call, reach out to me. I am 100% yours. You guys are putting in your effort. I put my effort into you. It's a team effort. And I want you guys to feel so special and so accomplished after these next 31 days, because how cool would it be to end this month at personal records, at breaking out of your comfort zone, at feeling more confident and comfortable about sharing this journey, and having real coaches on your team to like inspire and run this with you. Wouldn't that feel so fulfilling? You all deserve it. So let's go put in the work. Let's go find the people that want this as bad as us and rock the cup. All right? Hopefully this copy paste. I'm going to be really mad if it doesn't. But thank you guys for hopping on and sharing a full hour. I need to go to sleep. Full hour. And keep sharing your numbers. I'm going to call you out if you don't share your power hour numbers. At least just talk to somebody tonight. Go message them if you're thinking of them, and open your heart up and try the voice message, because it is so much fun. So thank you guys, and get psyched for the coaching opportunity sneak peek event next week. I promise I'll be on my game and put the calendar up tomorrow and all that fun jazz. So, all right, enough of me talking. Go rock the cup. See you guys.